Okay, you guys, welcome back to another review on Love and Marriage Huntsville. And you probably seen that thumbnail. So it looks like there may be a little trouble in paradise with Marcel and Tish, because Marcel said he ain't getting no attention. Is he just whining and crying, or he trying to get Tish to stop doing what she doing?
Combination of both.
All right, let's talk about it, y'all. Hi you guys, welcome back to our channel. My name is Kourtney and this is my husband.
E-Dub.
Eddie's his name. Alright you guys, let's go ahead and get into it. Before we get into it, let me tell you what this channel is all about. This channel is about Kourtney and Eddie. We do relationship topics, we do reviews, and we do vlogs. But right now we're doing a review on Love and Marriage Huntsville, which is of course in our home state of Alabama. Now, don't forget to do what y'all already know. Make sure that you subscribe to this amazing channel. Make sure that you like the video if you like it, and make sure that you comment down below. If you're watching this via Facebook, make sure that you like and follow and comment down below. Now let's go ahead and get into this. Y'all like this old loud thing I got on? Looked like that lady that had that dress on in Atlanta yesterday, didn't it?
Yeah, love hip hop in Atlanta.
Yeah, I guess that's what it was.
Like a neon lemon bean.
She was stopping traffic, okay? And speaking of Atlanta, we heard that Mel is in Atlanta, but we didn't see her yesterday. That's what we heard. Yeah, that's what we heard, allegedly. So,
allegedly?
So I don't know if this is going to be the last season, because how you going to film Huntsville and you in Atlanta? Okay. All right, so now this topic, the name of this show is Boss Chick versus Wife Chick. Okay, let's get into it. So it first starts out with Kimmi and her friend. You know, everybody falling out. Everybody got a friend.
Let me see. Yeah, Kim brought her friend. Mel brought her friend.
Everybody got
Tish
a friend.
brought her friend. See the guys.
They got Sadiq. You know.
And that was the only one, right? Yeah, that's the only one, Sadiq.
LeBerry, but you know now they're supposed to be a couple on the show. So Kimmi said that she wanted to talk to her friend, which is also her co-worker, I think, and they were out there throwing acts, and basically she was just running over the things that's kind of happened with the Holtz, the Scotts, and Miss Wanda.
You know what? Before you go any further, the co-worker, I like her hair. What you thought about her hair? I just go for that. Yeah,
you want me to do my hair like that?
I'm just saying. I thought how she had the hair was kind of.
It was a lot. Okay. Do you want me to get my hair like that?
No, continue.
Why did you say you like her hair?
I just said I like her hair. Continue. That's all. Stop reading to the stuff,
man.
That was odd. You saying I like how she had her hair. It was natural.
No, it would look like it was some twist or something like that.
Okay.
Next time I be on here, I have my hair just like that. If you like it,
it's not that deep, man. I just said I like the way she had her hair.
We'll talk off camera. Okay, so now they was just basically running over that. It wasn't much to talk about. So let's move on to Tish and April. Tish invited her friend April
with the Y. April with the Y.
I didn't see the Y. What was the Y at?
That's how she spelled her name.
She said April with the Y. But where is the Y?
In place of the I.
Oh, okay.
Ooh, we can do some crazy stuff by names.
It's cute. And we kind of you like her personality. I like April.
She needs to be on the show.
Yeah, April
she
would
needs
be
to be
really
on the show.
She sounds like she had her own personal drama, even though she doesn't seem like she's married.
Yeah,
but
she needs to be on the show. She has that personality, I think.
And basically April was. April thought they was going to an exercise class. And she came. She came in there dressed, and she was like, "You ain't tell me we finna do no self-defense class, girl."
And she said she from the hood. She said she hood rat.
Yeah, she said she hood
claim
rat.
It, baby.
But when he said we got to bow, she said, "Who we bound to?" Who that sounded like?
It sounds like she'll say, man. Just gotta ask questions for no reasons, man.
Who we bound to? To your God, our God? Who?
It's
what his
just
name
tradition.
Is? It don't matter. I need to know.
When you go to martial arts, you can't walk in the dojo with your shoes on. You got to bow. That's just tradition. It gives you structure, man.
And who we gonna say? Who you talking to? When you say when you saying all that stuff when you chopping?
That's not saying nothing. That's controlling your breathing. so you can get more power out of your core.
Oh.
Ooh, just so disrespectful to martial arts. So disrespectful to the martial arts.
I don't know.
So disrespectful.
It's just ignorance. I don't know. If I don't know, I don't know. So I'm just saying, who you going to go, who that?
Nothing. You just breathing. When you exhale, sometimes you make a sound.
Okay.
You get more power in your punches.
Well, explain it to the people, because I don't know.
I just told you.
Okay, but they gonna find out once we hit play and put it on YouTube.
Disrespectful. Never watch Saturday morning kung fu movies, have you?
Did you just take karate classes?
Yeah.
Okay.
I want karate.
How'd that work out for you? All right. So she sit down and talk about basically April and her are sitting down talking, and so April wants her to come to her event at
Why can't she, that drives me crazy. Event. Like she got make an emphasis on the E. It's one word.
It ain't.
It's one word.
Event.
It's one word. Well, make sure you're gonna trademark that.
Oh yeah.
Gonna have on a poster E-event.
I never say event again, because whenever I'm say y'all come to my event, so it's now in my spirit, in my soul.
But why she got to put the emphasis on the bottom of their head? Event.
But so it's gonna be at Miles College. So she was like, girl,
that was in Birmingham.
Yeah, not too far from us. So basically, she was just saying she wanted her to come and speak and stuff like that. And she was like, I'm not. She getting comfortable speaking at events, but
No, you messed up.
I did.
Mm-hmm.
What?
She said she's getting comfortable speaking at events. There you go.
Okay.
You gotta keep it right now.
All right, so let's move on to Mel and Dr. Francis. Yeah, and breathe. Okay, so
poor Dr. Francis.
Yeah,
poor Dr. Francis.
He
said he probably saying to myself, "What did I get myself into?"
He said, "I'm gonna take a smoke break after this." So Dr. Francis basically was sitting down with Mel, so she felt like she wanted to do some counseling. Just trying to make sure that she's on track, because she got a lot of stuff going on. So he was talking about, balancing, making sure that she balanced. She said no, she makes sure she's prioritizing things, and certain things come in a list of priority, not really balancing. So
to me, sounds so cold-hearted though, man. To me, I prefer to balance than prioritize, because all you're gonna do, you're gonna keep juggling, your priorities around.
Right.
Things keep popping up. You got to have a balance. Have a balance for family. Have a balance for work and business. Yeah. And all that other prioritizing will fall in place. But I don't know. It's just me. That's how I think about it.
She was basically also saying that she was the one that always had to. Well, I guess that people expected her to succeed in the family. She got straight A's. She went to college. She did all these things.
Sound like to me she was living for other people then.
Mm-hmm. She said she was expected to want to exceed it, and I guess people looked at her.
But what's gonna make you happy? Don't worry about what people are thinking and what they expect of you. You gotta do what makes you happy.
So Mel was talking to Dr. Francis. And she was talking about her father, and so he was like, I was wondering when you was gonna get to that, so of course she's started tearing up. So she said that her mom made her call her father repetitively, and he did not answer the phone.
That's part of that rejection.
Yeah, and that, oh my goodness, that'll make a person really feel rejected. And basically from the scope of it, it sounds like Dr. Francis said, well, are you what's the word I'm looking for? Are you trying to replace your success by when your dad rejected you? So are you trying to fill those holes and saying you got to be successful, you got to be this, you got to be that, because my dad rejected me and stuff? And so
that's why it sounds like she can't take no for an answer then.
Yeah.
Because of that.
So at that point when he was calling her out, I don't know if it was editing.
No, I don't think that was.
But she was like, "Oh, okay, then I ain't finna cry no more. So let me go and go."
To me, I just thought that was so rude. Disrespectful. Yes, you're in a session with a doctor. You don't get up and walk out because something you don't like to hear.
Yeah.
Because you don't like to hear it, don't mean you need to walk out. Maybe you need to hear it so you can get the problem solved.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
And he was saying, "Are you gonna do to your children what your father did to you?"
That's what she got when walked out.
Yeah.
So to me, it's something deep in her feel like that's what she's doing.
Right.
She's just trying to be delusional about it.
Right.
Or she's trying to keep it hidden or suppressed. But that's a demon she got to deal with.
Because she feels like she's doing okay. She's balancing everything. She's there with the children. She's doing this. She's doing that. And to me, of course, to us, we feel like she's doing way too much. She needs to say no. It's okay to say no and turn down some things. You know what I'm saying? All money ain't good money.
No, it's
all
not.
Business ain't good business. It's just what depicts for you.
Yeah, she's gonna jeopardize her family for success.
Yeah.
You know, then she gonna wonder why Martell stepping out on her again. But we get to that later.
So that's basically Mr. Francis, Dr. Francis.
Dr. Francis.
He
put respect on his name.
Dr. Francis really and truly, he made a good point. You know, that you're gonna really end up repeating those cycles.
And she did not want to hear that, boy.
Yeah. So let's go on to her and Martell. So basically, she was telling Martell what happened, but before that, she was telling Martell what happened with Dr. Francis. But before that, he was telling her, you know, don't you think you need to slow down? You know,
slow down.
Then he said, you don't have to take everything. You need to focus on your family. You need to focus on this. You doing embrace. Let the play go. You know what I'm saying? Don't focus on that. Do embrace. You know, I think you're doing great with that. So focus on that. You know,
I give Martell credit. You know, he came to her like a husband should come to her.
Yeah.
But once again, Mel is so headstrong, and she's overlooking the fact that she's jeopardizing her marriage, you know, because you making pit stop to the house to fold clothes or drop something off to eat and run back in the streets. That's not spending time with family.
It's really not, especially you got a
newborn.
Baby.
Yeah, newborn gonna look at you when you turn. Newborn get 4 or 5 years old, gonna look at you. Who you is?
Like the baby was looking at her sister.
Yeah. Well, All the time I see you when you come through making pit stops at the house. Who are you? You know?
Right. So they was talking. She also was saying about Dr. Francis telling Martell, you know, that's probably how she, you know, has a spirit of rejection, or how she was rejected, and maybe she is compensating in a way from that.
But like you said, go ahead.
And he said, remember when you took time off, you know, from business, from work? She said, oh yeah, that time when you was cheating, and I guess, you know, she had so much going on. She had
to take it there.
Yeah.
Let it go, Mel. You took him back, so let it go, man.
Yeah, Mel,
let it go.
So let's go on to Kimmi's event. Notice how I said it. No, Kimmi says it right.
You know,
Kimmi's event.
Kimmi said it wrong. It's Kimmi event.
So they're rocking the vote, so to speak. So they're trying to gather everybody together. They're going to go door to door and make sure that people are going to vote when it comes to the elections in November. So Kimmi and Maurice are having a conversation basically about what the conversation was with her and Tish, and how Tish, you know, want her to be loyal and all that stuff. And he was like that everybody really needs to grow up. You know, I'm not going to do that. And Jalen, her son, was like, you know, we couldn't get it, understand, but I thought I understood, but I went on social media and found out. I think Jalen was telling her that, you know, they coming in. Hey, chill. So somebody was like, ooh, Jalen got her back. He gonna make sure his mama, you know what I'm saying, ain't gonna get in trouble for saying stuff like that. So Martell called while they were talking and basically said that he's not coming to her event. Mel will be there, but he's not coming. So she was like, why? He was like, you know, I'm not going to be in the room with somebody that filed a police report on me. I'm like, oh my gosh, y'all got to get over this. Was this how long? 6 months, a year? How long we dealing with it?
Okay, Carlos King. We're going to have to find a new plot device now, because this police report and 20 people cheating on each other, it's getting wore out and getting old. Yeah.
And so, anyway, so she was like, what? And so, you know, she didn't understand. I think she had said, can we get past that to just be able to, you know, do this, come together for the community to do this? So he was like, So, you know, they started walking and sharing flyers and stuff like that. And so Kimmi felt compelled to talk to Miss Wanda, because Miss Wanda was there, of course, you know, helping out. And so, you know, they had a conversation. And at first, you know, she was like, come in, Miss Wanda. She said, hey, girl. She said, I love you too. Kissed on the forehead. It seemed real nice and stuff. And then it's like, but I'm like, oh my goodness. So Wanda said that, you know, she just don't like the fact that, you know, everything is so personal, you know, shady friends, fake person, you know, she don't like all that, you know. So she was like, and Kim was like, Miss Wanda, what are you talking about? None of us are shading each other. We're not being fake or anything like that. It's just when Mel come around, it just seemed like, you know, you over there whispering over there in the corner. She was like, whispering when? What are you talking about? She said, I'm just trying. She said, would you be quiet and please let me speak? I think she did a facial expression too then. Mm-hmm. And so she said, what it is that Kimmi was saying, what it is, Miss Wanda, is that I really and truly want you to hear me. Now, when you say whispering in the corner or whispering, what are you talking about? She said, I'm talking about when you and Mel was over there whispering. She said, we was talking about the kids. We was talking about, you know, what's going on. We wasn't talking about your daughter. She said, I'm just saying I don't want nobody to be over here talking about my daughter.
Intriguing.
What you mean?
That whole segment was intriguing.
Yeah, it was not needed, really. So, anyway.
Okay.
Oh, you ain't got nothing to say? Why?
Hey, you said all we got to say.
Yeah, okay. See, you want to talk about Miss Wanda the tree or nothing? Okay. Okay, so let's move on to Tisha and Mel talking. So, Melanie got in the car with Maurice and Kimmi to drive to the when they was passing out flyers. So Kimmi told her, you know, hey, Martell told me that he not coming, you know, whatever. And she was like, you know, I really don't understand why he ain't coming. And she was like, well, you know, he don't want to be around somebody that filed a police report. I'm like, oh my gosh. And so, you know, they went on talking about that. And so I think Melanie was trying to shut it down because she was like, Maurice, basically you wasn't there, you know, you don't feel, you know, it's just, I don't even be want to talk about it, to be honest. You know what I'm saying?
Well, here we are.
So Tish and Mel talk because I don't know who pulled. Do you remember who pulled who to the side as far as them talking?
Tish and Mel?
Yeah.
I think. No, they was all together.
I know, but somehow, you know, I think
Kimmi walked away,
and then they ended up talking. And they was talking about basically, you know, how. Oh, I think Tish was saying, you know, she wished that Martell was here or something. I don't know. And so of course Mel, same thing. You know, my husband not gonna be around somebody that filed a police report on him. He's not gonna come around y'all or nothing like that. And Tish said, but who started the threats? Like, he started the threats first. That's why he had to. That's why Marceau had to file a police report, because he threatened him.
Okay, Mel and Tish, I really don't think that relationship's gonna get better, because they're gonna keep picking and prying and being petty towards one another. They're gonna keep bringing the past up. They're not gonna let the past go. And like you said, Mel in the confession saying that Tish said we're gonna leave the men out, we're gonna do this and that, but Mel is the one that brought up the police report.
She did.
So you open that door, Mel. So don't get mad at Tish when you open the door. She walks through the door now. So you can't have it both ways, Mel and Mel. You can't have it both ways. And yeah, y'all need to let that stuff go.
Yeah.
Man. Y'all being a dead horse, man. If y'all want more drama, I don't know what to tell you. Go to Nashville, Huntsville. Heck, come to Birmingham. You know, you go in the hood. Matter of fact, go to Miss Wanda's house. Y'all the drama you want. So
go on her Facebook Live. She happy. So anyway, Mel said, you know, she thinking about taking her olive branch back because she agreed that she wasn't gonna. The men was gonna handle it, but then, like people have said, Mel is the one that brought it up. She explained why her husband gonna be there because of the police report. If they gonna let it handle, they should have said, well, the men just agreed they weren't gonna, you know, Martell is just not gonna be here and move on.
First of all, the women, when they had events, should just don't invite the men. Don't invite the men. Just let it be the women, because apparently the men are not gonna get along.
Right.
So to keep the drama down, to keep the mess down, just don't invite the men. The women, y'all go do y'all thing, because y'all keep trying to invite these men. The men probably not gonna show up. Then y'all gonna ask each other why they not showing up. Then you're gonna open the door again. You know why he's not showing up. So just let that stuff go.
And so somehow, I guess they was talking about this police report and everything. And so she said that, you know, Marcel lied. And Tish was like, my husband ain't never lied. I never called him a lie in 13 years. She was like, oh, you hadn't? Oh, really? Out of 13 years, he ain't never lied to you. Oh, okay. Oh, really? You really want to do that?
I don't understand. I don't know if Tish is naive. She really believes that. Or she just saying it to defend Marcel. I just don't get it.
Maybe she ain't never caught him in a lie.
Yeah, key word. Caught.
So let's move on to Mel and her sister. Her sister came over, her half sister came over, and they, was having a conversation. I guess people have to pull people from all sorts of life and everything and bring them on the show.
If they do season 3, they're gonna be pulling in second cousins.
I know, everybody, neighbors, folks they went to high school with. So Mel and her sister were talking, and Mel's newborn baby was looking at her sister like,
who you is?
And why you here? And she was looking like, what's up with your hair?
Man,
I mean, she was giving her all types of facial expressions.
I would love to be in a little baby mind, see what she was thinking about.
I know, like, who you? And so basically they were talking about their bond and how they didn't grow up together, and that her sister didn't find out that Mel even existed until Mel was 19 years old. So
actually, that happens a lot. They really do.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
And allegedly, don't know if this is true or not, that it seems like, from what they're saying, that Miss Vanessa, which is Mel's mom, that maybe Miss Vanessa was, in a...
affair?
A side chick, so to speak. I don't know. And maybe produce Mel outside of that. So, I don't know.
I don't know about that.
Yeah, I don't know, allegedly. So, maybe that's why... Mel was such a secret. People didn't know about it because,
because Mel, mom, that's the only child, right, Mel? So the brother and the sister that was on the show,
they related.
They related, the same father, right?
Same mom and dad, I guess.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
So
did I know that?
So really, yeah, I think Miss Vanessa that's her only child. So that's what they're saying. So it could be this is why people, why she, don't have a relationship with the rest of her siblings because they really didn't know about her.
Yeah. Kept her a secret for 19 years.
And so anyway, so she said, the sister said she got a little offended that, Mel invited Marcus to the her baby shower and didn't invite her.
That was kind of curious. I was kind of curious about that. I wonder why Mel didn't invite her.
Because it seemed like she was saying that I forgot her name, but her and her sister, they wasn't close, and that it seemed like they had a standoffish relationship.
Well,
Remember, she said
but the sister said that she was going through some things.
But Mel didn't know that.
Oh, okay.
Mel didn't know she was on drugs, going through some things her own person, but she thought that she was just being standoffish toward her. And so she was like, well, I'm going to be standoffish towards you.
Well, man, that's why I keep saying, sometimes, a lot of times, people don't know what other people are going through.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because what you see on the outside, you don't know what they're going through behind the scenes.
Right.
Mel thinks, oh, she be acting funny, she won't be around me, but secretly the sister was dealing with drug addiction.
Yeah.
So she was trying to get with it.
Yeah.
So maybe Mel will kind of
communicate it.
Yeah, probably she probably helped out that drug thing, but.
So let's go on to the last and final when Tish was talking to April and
April with a Y.
Okay then.
Yeah, that's what I'm calling April with the Y.
And so she was saying that Marcel was in Texas for 3 days and stuff, and you being shady, but I'm not gonna say nothing. I'm not gonna put that on here. But anyway, so
I'll put it on here. I was waiting for when they was on FaceTime. I was waiting for Marcel head pop up behind April. Hey, what's up, Tish?
See that's what you get about to fall out the chair.
Yeah, I'll wait for that. It was set up perfectly.
And you was like, he in Texas talking about you talking about, well, what?
April it's like, ooh, because she had a big gap on the screen behind her. I was waiting for somebody to pop up behind her. Hey, who you talking to, April?
So she said that basically she was telling her, that when Marcel goes out of town, they kind of have more intimate talks. I don't know why.
That is weird.
Yeah, they don't really, over the phone, they have more intimate talks and stuff like that. I guess reflecting and thinking and stuff.
No, I know what it is. you can have a more intimate talk with somebody on the phone far away, because if it gets too heated, guess what you do? You hang up the phone.
Mm-hmm.
When you're in person, what you gonna do? You either stuck in the house with them, or you gotta do something physical, like get out the house, get in the car, and drive off. So that's just what I think. Because when we used to have our little debates, it was easier for me to have a debate with you on the phone. Because what I'm gonna do is, okay, hang up, and what you do, block, block, block. Mm-hmm. You can't do that in person. How can you block me in person?
I can get in my car and leave. You'll be blocked in. All right, so Marceau said he feels so alone, and ever since she done took on this new stage in her life where Tisha's kind of doing her thing, and if y'all notice, this not the same physical Tish as it was in the first season. Tish was more, I guess, more conservative. Now on every scene, she got makeup, lashes, hair. She is just heightened, you know.
She showing.
Yeah, she even outdoing Mel, because Mel didn't have makeup on when she was going passing out them flyers, which it's nothing wrong with putting on makeup or not putting it on, but I don't think you have to get 100% every time and be on point every time.
Tish came to the Rock the Vote with heels on.
Yes, she did.
I said, come on, you be walking around the community.
She said that, I ain't know we're going to be walking around. It's like she done became this super diva because she's on all these different platforms and people are looking to her.
Tisha is not getting the big head. I'm just hoping it's part of the show, but for Marceau to know to come there with tennis shoes on.
Right.
And she coming there with heels on.
Yeah,
he's
like, I knew we was walking.
And they don't communicate well.
Evidently, because he probably didn't look at it and say, where you going with them heels on? You know, so anyway, Tish said that she really feels bad that Marceau is saying these things, that he feels alone ever since she done took on these new ventures. She don't have time for him, and he feel like he is by himself, that he feels so lonely. And Tish is like, one thing that she's not gonna do, she's not gonna sacrifice her kids or her family or her husband, her marriage, for the stuff that she's doing.
She fell right into his plan. She fell right for it. Now I'm not gonna say it. I'm not gonna say it's 100%. That's what it is. But is Marceau is playing her?
That's what I was thinking.
Is Marceau is trying to just kind of play with her? And like, okay, Marceau wants her to be at home, be a housewife, and take care of the kids. Now all of a sudden she's out there doing her events and all this and all that. Now, Marceau don't like that, so what you gonna do? Hey, baby, I feel alone. I feel things are changing, and I just feel like I'm lonely now.
Yeah.
And he knows how Tisha is.
Yeah.
So, okay, well, you're right, baby. Yeah, play on something. Okay, I'm gonna stop what I'm doing and just go back to like I used to be.
Right.
And, and I'm not saying that's what he's doing. Maybe he do feel alone, but with all these pre-notions about the rumors that he was cheating and stuff like that, that plays a big role into this too.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Because now she's gonna be thinking, okay, if he's lonely, they already said he cheated, but I don't believe that. But what if I don't step up and do my duties as a wife, he might step out there for real and cheat.
Yeah, that's what she said. She said when guys feel alone and disrespected, they start cheating. So that's what her is playing in the back of her mind, and she started, tearing up.
Yeah, because they already laid that seed in her head about Marceau cheating with 20 women.
Right.
Now that seed been laid. Now she said, well, that's not true. But now all of a sudden he's out of town, lonely, and I'm telling you this over the phone. I'm out of town for 3 days in Texas.
He didn't tell her before.
Yeah, why he can,
right? Satisfy that little loneliness while he gonna be gone. But he told her why she was out of town.
Okay, the kids. Okay. This is what I would have done by myself. If I'm feeling lonely, say, hey Tish, what you doing this weekend? I'm out of town. What you doing? Well, I ain't doing nothing. Take the kids to the grandma's house and fly him to Texas with me.
Good.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Then you cure all that.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? But for you to call her, baby, I'm alone, and you 3 days on the road, and you in Texas, and she's in Alabama.
And maybe unless he's trying to build that alibi to say, hey, I told you I was lonely. You ever catch me cheating or doing something? Hey, I gave you the precautions before. So, April got on the FaceTime, and she basically shared her experience on when she was married and how, she was busy. She was doing the same thing. She was busy. She didn't have time. And he was saying all this stuff, but she didn't take heed to it. She didn't take heed because she was all concerned about her career. She was all into herself. Right.
When it goes to a man and a woman. Once you're all into yourself and you have a partner and you neglect that partner, don't be surprised that partner decides, okay, I've been telling you I'm lonely and you neglected me. I'm gonna go find somebody to fill that hole for me. You know what I'm saying? So when your partner's talking to you, listen. Yep. Listen, you got to listen, man.
And see, we talked about this. We didn't even know this was on, but we kind of talked about this in the car because we was I don't know, you know, I forgot what it was, but basically I was giving my husband the example of, you know, sometimes when a woman, you know, just say for instance you got a truck driver, you know, man, he always on the road. And when he comes home, if he ever comes home and just basically stays or pulls himself off the road, sometimes that marriage does not work because now they in close quarters and they don't know how to survive or fend because now they're in close quarters. Because what you do is sometimes you teach a person or your mates how to be without you. When you're not spending time with them, you're just teaching them how to live without you.
So basically what you're saying is that you're learning to be by yourself.
Even though you're married.
Yeah, and so when your spouse come home, now you're uncomfortable because you so used to being by yourself.
That's why a lot of marriages didn't survive in this pandemic. A lot of relationships went through because they just didn't know how to be connected and to, you know what I'm saying? They really found out they ain't like each other, they ain't have nothing in common, and the marriage was over.
Yeah, spouses looking at each other. Who you is?
Right.
I don't know who you is.
Can you hurry up and get back out there on the road? I'll be glad when things open back up.
You over here in my space, my personal space. You supposed to be gone. I don't know who you is. You are to me is a roommate.
Yeah.
Help pay these bills.
And see, that's one thing that we'll never be because, I mean, nope, ain't got time for no roommate.
This is my road dog. This is my partner in crime. This is my Bonnie and Clyde. This is my backbone. So yeah, we never be like that. Yeah. You know, now sometimes she gets on my nerves.
No, we get on each other's nerves. It is what it is. But yeah, hey, baby, we stuck like glue.
She know everything. Every time we talking debate, she gotta be right, and she keep on. Then, well, you know what? When you gonna agree to disagree? All right, bet. I don't want this argument. Then it don't matter. You gave up first. Okay.
All right. On that note, you guys, I hope you enjoyed this content. Again, make sure that you subscribe to this YouTube channel. And if you're watching this via Facebook, make sure that you do what? Hit like and follow on all social media sites, IG, Twitter, wherever. Make sure that you comment down below. We want to know your opinion. And that's one thing that you guys will give your opinion. And if you don't like it, you get a thumbs down. But that's okay. We got the view anyway. Praise the Lord. Hallelujah. Thank you, Jesus. Make sure you go to church on Sunday, whether it's online or...
Yeah.
Online.
Go to church. Oh yeah, we can't say go to the building right now. Oh yeah, go online, read your Bible, whatever you do. Spend your time with the Lord.
Amen. Hallelujah. All right, you guys. So we're gonna go ahead and get out of here. Make sure that make sure you.
All I gotta say is this. Make sure if you debating or arguing with Miss Wanda, make sure she ain't standing by a tree.
On that note, we will see you guys on the next video. Deuces.